In pharma sales and marketing, when we hear about training, it's almost all the time medical rep training. Very few times it's about first line manager induction program or maybe something kind of orientation program kind of thing, but that mean almost same. Very rarely, very few company goes for 1 or 2 days kind of workshop for product managers or the senior managers. All those companies ensure that middle management or even senior manager, when they join, they go through the basic training program or the basic product training program which is meant for the medical rep. However, when with the every designation change, when a medical rep become area manager become regional manager and general manager or marketing manager or maybe general manager, everywhere, with every designation change, the role of manager change. His training requirement also change. But unfortunately, we keep giving him same medical rep training, whether he is a regional manager, whether he is a general manager. So whenever business goes down, we conclude that problem is with the effectiveness of medical rep and the poor chaps are trained again, maybe differently this time. This means probably industry believe that middle managers or senior managers, they don't need training, or it is simply because there is some tradition in the industry that training has to be only medical rep training or training has to be only kind of product training. Untrained managers at any position will impact performance of his subordinate also, not only his own performance. And this will impact even investment of the junior training. Because once his performance is impacted and the junior performance is also impacted, then whatever you invest on the junior people training, because you keep on investing more on medical rep training, that will not going to give you ROI. On the other hand, if we train the senior managers or middle managers, so this will reduce training need for the medical rep because certain training they will do automatically. To me, this problem look like more like an old custom which need to be challenged or changed now. If we keep the input same, then output will also be the same. So all hierarchies need to be trained. Not training them that result into poor performance, and it's needless to say that any company will not tolerate poor performance for long for anyone. So this led to change in the person, its attrition. Now this attrition, whether we call it a positive attrition or negative attrition, whether we call it as a regrettable attrition or the non-regrettable attrition, things does not change by changing the name. So attrition or changing senior manager come with a huge cost, whether cost by mean of time gap between one person goes, second person comes, whether cost by mean of giving it to consultant, or whether cost which comes in the taking over the new person which take 3 to 6 month time in taking over the really things. But it's a costly thing, attrition as well as changing a person. One genuine problem when you look at say company's point of view. So one genuine problem is about number of such manager or such batch size, or company may think that same thing you cannot train to all managers because people at different hierarchies. So this is where we kind of leadership coaching or executive coaching come into place. At leadership coaching or executive coaching, we don't deal with the individual manager or leader. We deal with the individual manager or the leader, and solution or the training that comes here is more customized, more specific, and more of what is that concerned manager need. The cost comes in the coaching is much smaller as compared to the changing the person or manager changing the company, both the way. So people or professional who are changing the company rather than changing company, if they opt for the coaching, this will reduce their chances for changing the company. And the companies who are the changing the manager, who instead of changing the manager, if they do go for the coaching, probably their need also will be reduced for the changing the manager and performance goes up. I hope industry, our pharma industry as well as senior professional, they will think about it.